All right, we'll see you guys. All right, everybody. So it looks like we've got an early start here in Hatfield as the Tigers come out with, and the Genesis team is offside. Tigers are starting with James Esposito, Jack Lawrence, and Evan Jacob, with Henry Kim up and out of play, and Connor Baccia. So we'll do it again. Genesis across the line. Mike Busa in net today for the Tigers. Sent across the goal mouth wide. Jack Lawrence gets it out of the zone, but put right back in by Genesis as they drive towards the net. Genesis controls on the outside. Shot, save, and a rebound to save. Mike Busa does a nice job of closing out that shot. Genesis drives to the net. Tigers break out. Sorry for the camera issue here. Evan Jacob down the ice as he brings it into the Tiger zone. Jack Zimmett as the Tigers have changed. Genesis almost caught with too many men on the ice. Logan Camilleri on with Hart and Brody Jenny. Back to the point where Brendan Rewe sends it towards the net as he is interfered with. They're going to call a rough on number 58 from the Genesis Hockey Club. Early start here as the other game ended a little bit early, so they started us up early. Zimmett from the point sends it towards the net. Shot is just over the top of the net. Brody Jenny with a nice shot. Trickled over the goaltender. A shot towards the net. We're trying to put out in front as Camilleri did a nice job there. Sent on net. Ooh, little poke of the glove there by the... Certainly getting a little chippy now. Up and skating is Brendan Rewe across the line, looking for help. Hart in front, nothing there. As Dylan Ferguson has joined the play. Timur Yusbashev is on for the Tigers as well. Good check from Jack Zimmett. Timur plays it up ahead to Hart. Hart back to Zimmett, who comes out with it. Up ahead to Dylan, who chips it out of the zone. Back in by Genesis as Rewe chases. Plays it across to Baccia, who's on for the Tigers. Rewe skates up ahead to Grayson McLaughlin on for the Tigers. Rewe back to get it. Still hasn't been able to get off the ice here. Rewe up ahead to Connor Baccia, who dumps it in. Takes a big hit. And the puck is played back. As Caleb Ferguson did a nice job not touching that puck. Otherwise, it would have been too many men on the ice. Ferguson up ahead to McLaughlin, but it's out of his reach and sent right back in by the GHC team, Genesis Hockey Club. Baccia goes across to Ferguson, his partner. Ferguson up ahead. Misconnection there as Genesis breaks in with speed. Comes across and they do score. I think Busa got a piece of that and it trickled in. But sent across the goal mouth. And Genesis cashes in as they drive hard to the net. Changes for the Tigers as it goes with Horner at center with Lawrence and Esposito. Kim and Katz are on defense. The Tigers trail 1-0. 11:23 to go in the first. Hey. Henry Kim tries to get away. Big hit from Henry as he tried to wall off his man there. Kim with another good job against his man along the wall. As Brody Horner comes to help out. Out to the point. It goes over the line and out of the zone. Jack Lawrence is on the chase. James Esposito. Connor Katz doing a good job against his man down low. Horner comes out with it. Tries to put it out. Sent across. But missed by the Genesis player. Lawrence did a good job tying his man up as they go for a change. No icing here. All forwards change except for, I think, Horner. Actually, no. We got a penalty coming up on the Genesis Hockey Club. Tigers have another power play here. It looks like number 92 will go for a cross check, as Genesis seems to want to get into a hitting contest here. Ferguson, Jacob, and Hart. Zimet and Riwe as the Tigers control, but it trickles out of the zone. Zimet back with it. Tries to play it back. Brendan Riwe picks up, sends it up ahead, but it is too far out of the reach of Dylan Ferguson as they clear it back in. Genesis doing a good job controlling. They just play it out of the zone, and it goes back down as Brendan Riwe chases as they look to break out here and set up their breakout. Cross ice for Dylan. Back to Riwe. Riwe up the left side with speed. Dumps it in. Takes a little bump. Played around the wall, but there's nobody up. Actually, Hart's there and dumps it back in. Chipped up ahead. Offside as Genesis tried the alley-oop play. Broken up nicely by Connor Botcha and Caleb Ferguson. Changes for the Tigers. Yuzbashev, Camilleri, and Jenny are on for the Tigers. Ferguson picks up the puck. Dumped back in by the team from Philly, Genesis. Puck is out of the zone. Dumped right back in. As Connor Botcha picks up the puck. 40 seconds left to go in the power play for the Tigers. Dumped in as the Tigers chase. Good job by Timmer getting in sight. Kept in by Botch. Jenny down low. Looking for somebody in front, but it's picked off by the Genesis team, and he gets a step. Sent across, but just wide. Big hit by 66 on Brody, who looks to be shaken up a little bit there. Shot towards the net is a save. Rebound is as Mike Busa was going to chase down the Genesis player there. Changes for the Tigers as Brody Jenny looks to be shaken up on the bench there, but he looks like he's all right. Checking on him. It looks like it's Grayson, Lawrence, and Esposito. McLaughlin, Lawrence, and Esposito. Kim and Katz on defense. Genesis controls down low, out to the point. Sent out in front, just wide. Come on, Jacko. Oops, sorry. Pick your head up. Good job. That's all right. Genesis breaks in, comes across. Good shot and a good save by Mike Busa. Chipped up, but not out. Shot and a save by Busa as he held his post tight off the outside of the net. Out to the point. Down low, puck is deflected and out of the zone as the Tigers go for a change. Sorry with the camera work there, guys. The shot is wide by the Genesis player. Genesis controls at their blue line and carries. Good bump off by Hart as he walls off his man nicely. An outlet to Evan Jacob, but broken up at center ice. Down low. Brendan Rewe working hard along the back wall there as the bigger Genesis team is really stepping in here. Saved by Busa as he holds for a whistle. .608 to go. Shots are 7-0 in favor of Genesis. Tigers will have shot from the point. Is deflected. A nice save by Mike Busa. Corner, Hart and Evan are on. Caleb and Connor Botcher are on for defense. Shipped out of the zone by Evan Jacob nicely. Connor Botcher steps up. Carries into the zone. Puts the shot on net, but it is blocked. And Botcher is drilled. And it looks like we got another penalty coming up on Genesis, who hasn't seen anything they don't like to hit. Looks like it's going to be 39 in green for a rough. Botcha looks to be okay as he stays on the ice. Great sign. Coach is asking the team to make him pay for it, so let's see if they can cash in on the power play here. Botcha and Ferguson, Yuzbashev, Camilleri, and Ferguson. Dylan Ferguson. Out to the point. Botcha sends it on net, but it is deflected. And Genesis is off to the races, but great save by Busa with the glove save and a beauty as he robs the Genesis player on the break. Good busting back from Caleb Ferguson as well to make him get that shot off a little quicker. Great save from Busa to keep it 1-0. Minute 50 to go here in the power play for the Tigers as they play catch behind the net and we look to break out. Timur Yuzbashev across to Dylan Ferguson. Comes across the line. Trickles out of the zone. Back to Henry Kim, who collects. Logan Camilleri with the puck. Sorry for the camera work. Connor with a good wall off of his man as he allows his defense partner to come out with it. Camilleri comes in, dumps it in. Brody Jenny back on the ice. Good sign. He looks to be okay. Jenny with the puck right away. Out in front. Nobody there. Good pinch from James Esposito. Genesis picks up again and comes in. Had my head down, didn't see the play, but it looks like it's going to be Grayson McLaughlin is going to go for so we will be 4-on-4 for 34 seconds, 4:17 to go. Esposito and Jenny are on as the forwards. Zimet and Riwe are the defense partners. Zimet back for the puck. As Jack does a nice job winning the puck from his man, but it's taken back. Jenny dumps it for Esposito, but just out of his reach. Cross ice. Dump in. Genesis keeps it in. Looks down low. Nice break up from Jack Zimet. Out to the point. Oop. The break. Esposito hook. No call. Oh, they did get it. They did get it, actually. They did get it. Called the hook. Yeah, it would have been a nice break. So the Tigers will get their power play back. Well, actually, they don't have the kill right now, so we'll go 4-on-4 again here for a minute 15, and the Tigers will then get a 45-second power play. Lawrence and Jacob, Bacha and Ferguson are the defense partners. Genesis comes across the line, gets a step. Connor Bacha does a nice job of stepping in there. Shot is a save by Boos as he looks to break out. Or as the Tigers look to break out, I should say. Dumped in. Tigers very tentative here. Rightly so. Shots are 10-0. Down low. Chipped up and almost out. Jack Lawrence chases on the forecheck. 31 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4, and then the Tigers will get a brief power play. Sent in, stick aside by Mike Busa as Caleb Ferguson looks across. Dumped right back in before the red line, but I guess we're not doing icings anymore today. Sent all the way down. As the penalty expires and the Tigers go on a brief 40-second power play here. Dumped in by the Genesis team. Tigers look to break out. Hart is on with Brody and Dylan. Dumped in again. Bouncer on net as Mike Busa will cover it up and get a change for his team. .138 to go in the period. 8 seconds left on the Tigers power play. Trailing 1-0 here. Horner, Hart, and Ferguson stay on. Kim and Katz are on for the defense. Dylan comes away with the puck, tries to get it out, but it's kept in at the point. Dumped right back in by Genesis as he's hit from behind. And we got another one. So Looks like we'll have a face-off down the other end. Tigers get another power play here. Trailing in shots 12-0. It looks like it's going to be the same group as out there. Won by the Genesis team as they look to clear, and they do. It looks like this is going to roll all the way down for an icing. And it is. The Tigers are going to change it up, and it looks like it's going to be Reway and Zemet for the D pairings. Hart, Jenny, and Horner, with, I believe, Horner taking the draw. Banks off the wall and on net. Up and out. Tigers are going to get their first shot on goal there. Nice play from Jackson Met as he picks the puck away. Gets it up ahead to Brody Jenny. Comes up the right wing. Dumps it in. Hart looks to get it back to the point, but it is just out of Horner's reach and it's offside. So we'll do it again. Tigers are going to change here. Jenny, Lawrence, and Camilleri. Reway and Zemet. Genesis breaks in. They're trying to kill time here. Back to Brendan Reway. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Tigers will chase. Camilleri controls in the corner, back to the point. Shot from the point doesn't make it all the way through as it was deflected, it looked like. And that'll do it for the period. So we'll give you a shot of the scoreboard here. At the end of the first, it's 1-0 for the Genesis green team. Shots are 12-1. And
actually 14-3.
14-3 actual shots? Yeah.
Well, that's what we're counting.
Oh, you're counting. All right, good.
We're counting. They just missed it.
All right, good. So the actual count is 14-3. As we always know that the goaltender's parents now have a really good idea of the count. Yes. Yeah. And there's about 45 seconds left to go in the power play for the Tigers, as they've struggled to get some offense against this much bigger and certainly older Genesis team. But zoom back out here. All right. Tigers are going to start with Evan, Jacob, James, and Hart. Ferguson and Botcha are the defensive pair. Played up ahead. Caleb Ferguson chases back. Plays it back to his defensive partner, Connor Botcha. Botch carries up the ice. Across to Caleb, but it's picked off by the Genesis player who dumps He chases back in, makes a nice move. As Mike Busa, it's tipped over the top of the net. So I think maybe Busa got a piece of that. It was hard to see. Rabacha plays it back as the penalty expires for the Genesis team. Gets some space. Shot is a save by Busa. I believe it went off the right pad. Again in front. Sticked away by the Tiger defense. Evan Jacob breaks out with it. Tries to make a move. Steps up with a nice move in front. Oh, and it's just picked off. His heart was there looking for the put away there. And that'll be an icing on the Tigers. Tigers change up, and they will have the defensive pairing of Katz and Kim. And they will have, looks like, Ferguson and McLaughlin. As Connor Katz comes up the wing with speed. Connor does a great job, dumps the puck in deep, giving his team a chance here to get a scoring chance. McLaughlin tries to keep it in, unable to. Pitchfork towards the net, saved by the goaltender as he covers. Henry Kim from the point, backhanded it on net. Lines remain the same. Chip up and down the ice. I don't know if it's going to make it. It is going to make it for an icing. So we'll do it again. Let's go. Oh boy. Chipped out of the zone. And there's a break for the Genesis team. Oh, nice play from Brendan Rewe. Sorry guys, I missed it on the speed. Genesis controls down low. Zimmett and Rewe are on for defense here. Shot towards the net. Shot and a goal. Number 39 came across and sucked it in, I think, through the 5-hole from what I saw, but he got free in front. Jenny, Camilleri, and Horner with Zimmett and Rewe still on defense. Shot on goal is stopped by Boos as he holds. Shots are officially 14-2. Shot towards the net, sticked away. He's okay. He was leaning into him. He's all right. Shot towards the net is just wide. Another shot towards the net is blocked. Horner comes across. Dishes it to Camilleri, but just wide. Jenny tries to play it deep, but it's picked off. Number 48 gets a step, and he tucks it in the net. As Boos tried to come out and stop him, but wasn't able to. And the number 48 tucked it in the empty net. giving the Genesis Hockey Club a 3-0 lead. Are you okay? All right. Jacob comes across the line. Drives towards the net, tries to put it out in front. Blocked away by the Genesis player. Henry Kim looks to move it up. I'm sorry, Connor Bacha, that was. Caleb Ferguson gets it back from Connor Bacha as try to break out with Jacob and Hart, but Genesis does a nice job of shutting that down. Sent out in front. Genesis player comes in off the wing, goes behind the net, plays it around the wall to the point. Shot from the point is blocked. Connor Bacha blocks a shot. Played back to Caleb Ferguson. Touch to from James nicely to Hart, but the Genesis player was right there. Seems like they're every place to block a shot here. Played back in. So they dump it back out, and there's an offside. So the Tigers are going to get a change here. Looks like it will be Ferguson, McLaughlin, and Lawrence with Katz and Kim on defense. Played around the wall. Back around to Henry Kim, who tries to play it up the wall. Played away nicely by Kim. Tigers look to break out. Oh, chipped ahead by Jack Lawrence, but Grayson McLaughlin can't beat the goaltender to the puck there as the goaltender covered. We were hoping he was going to play it, but no luck there for us. Yuzbashev, Horner, and Jenny. Zimmett and Riwe are on. Nice hit from Brody Jenny. As Genesis breaks down the left wing. Man open down low, but picked off and played away. Timmer coming up the right wing. Sends it on net. Puck is loose. Goaltender did a great save. His defenseman almost put it in. Brody Jenny with the puck. Let's take a shot. It is blocked. Tigers get it back, but they lose it again, and it's out of the zone, and that'll be an offside. Hey! Call it! Call it! Both of you. Both of you. Philly trash. Looks like they took both guys off as Riwe and I don't know, the other guy went off. Camilleri, Esposito, and Jacob are on for the Tigers with Ferguson and Bacha. Out in front. Good save from Busa. Rebound is there. And Busa covers that one up as well. Nice job. Good saves from Mike Busa to keep this game at 3-0. Esposito take the draw for the Tigers. Out to the point. Shot is blockered away off the knob of the stick, it sounded like. Henry Kim doing work along the wall there. Out to the point. The shot is blocked on net as looks like they're going to take another Genesis player off the ice for stuff after the whistle, which seems to be their specialty. Tigers going on a power play here. It'll be McLaughlin, Hart, and Lawrence, Katz, and Kim. As it's chipped up and out of the zone. Played back into the zone. And it looks like we got one from the Tigers are going to get a penalty here. Looks like Henry Kim is going to go for they're talking about it, so it might be more than a 2 here. You got a rough. Looks like just 2 for roughing. They tried to get a change. Sent off the wall and out. We'll play a little 4-on-4 action here. Grayson steals the puck. Backhander, save from Busa. Grayson tries to play it away, but nice pinch from the Genesis defenseman. Shot is deflected up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage as the Tigers are going to make changes. Shot from the point is over the net as Yuzbashev, Bacha, Hart, and Caleb are on. Played out as Hart picks up the puck, chips it up into the zone. Off the wall. Ferguson turns nicely, gets away from his defender. Dumps it in as the Tigers go chase. Played by the Genesis goaltender. Little break here for the Genesis team. He turns and shoots it towards Busa, who on his back makes the save. Another shot is deflected. Busa gets the stick on that. Good hit from Connor Bacha as he calls apparently checking. He calls an elbow on 21 in white as Connor Bacha will go for an elbow, which apparently the refs are trying to get control here, so they're just going to call everything. Still 3-0, 5:55 to go. Tigers will be 4 on 3. One short. One short. They have too many. They have too many. They have too many. Yeah. Anytime you want to recognize, ref. Oh, my bad. Five on 3. So the Tigers are facing a 5 on 3 for another 7 seconds. Puck's going to get out of the zone, so they're going to get a man back here. And it'll be a 4 on 3 as Henry Kim is back on the ice. And Genesis will be on a power play here as they go across. Around the back of the net as they look to set up out to the left point. Shot towards the net. Watching the battle in front, sorry, a little distracted by that as Brendan Relay's doing some hard work there trying to move his man out of the front. Tried to keep it in. Puck is kept in somehow. Sent up the wall, but not out. Battle continues in front as that puck went wide. 50 seconds left to go in the penalty. Good save from Busa, the right blocker. Genesis goes back out to the point, back down the wall. Cross with a shot and a great save from Boos, I think. I think he got a piece of that with a blocker. Lost his stick. He's without a stick now. Down low for the backdoor play, but it's just missed by Genesis as the Tigers look to break out. And that's offside, so we'll have a fresh set of legs for the Tigers as that will go all the way down for a face-off in the Genesis end. Sorry about that, guys. We're just fixing the camera stand here. Looks like Ferguson and Horner. Katz and the other Ferguson, Caleb, as he dumps it in nicely, adding to the kill, and that might do it for the penalty with 2-1. Connor Bosch is out of the box. The Tigers are even. Sent right back in by Caleb. Kept in by Connor Katz nicely. Dumped right back in. Bouncer on net. .329 to go in the second. 3-0 for the Genesis team. Set up. I think Caleb got a piece of that, but it doesn't matter because he takes it all the way around the net. Out to the point, and it leaves the zone. Ferguson plays it up ahead to Jacob. Jacob dumps it in. Ferguson goes to chase. Katz with the puck. Deflected by the Genesis player as he carries in. Nice move from Dylan Ferguson as he avoids contact there. Shot in front. Looks like it was a stick got on that. Cats plays it around. Tigers are definitely scrambling here a bit, and Mike will glove it and hold for a whistle. Changes for the Tigers. Shots are 19-4 in favor of Genesis. 3-0 is the score with 2:21 to go. Lawrence, Camilleri, Jenny, Riwe, and Zimet, I believe. Shot from the point is blockered away by Mike Busa. Genesis controls behind the net. Shot and a save by Boos. Genesis still controls. Ooh, missed the backdoor play there. Dumped in by big number 64 as he rumbles in for the puck. Plays it off the outside of the net. Brody Jenny with the puck. Played up and out of the zone by Brody Jenny as the Tigers will maybe get a change here, and it will not be an icing. This move by number 3 puts it on net. Rebound saved by Boos. Shot and a goal as number 3 got free in front and just one timed it as the puck just kind of squirted to him. Looks like he beat Mike low glove there. Not much of a chance there on that shot. 4-0 for the Genesis team as Tigers are being outshot 23-4 here. Looks like Jacob, McLaughlin, and Hart on with Kim and Bacha. Backdoor play. And there's a goal as I think it went off the Genesis player. Mikey Busa looks to be shaken up a little bit, but he just got his helmet popped a little bit. So he's adjusting that up. Genesis is leading 5-0 and game's getting could dangerously get out of hand here if the Tigers look. Hart comes across the line. Number 72 certainly has a step. Makes a nice move. Touches it across. And a gorgeous play by the Genesis Hockey Club as they touch it across. For a 2-on-1. To make it 6-0. Looks like it's Esposito, Ferguson, and Yuzbachev. Bacha picks up the puck, comes across the line, dumps it in. Tigers go to chase, and that'll do it for the second period. So we will probably move to some type of running clock here in the third as the score is 6-0. take a quick break here. I was going to say 25 is not even close. No, I know.
Yeah. Before, it's pretty damn close.
Yeah. The four is real close. Actually, they counted the one that bounced off the stanchion and came back on net. Yeah. Which I guess is a shot on goal. But
one of the first of those 3 goals there, Gotcha put it.
yeah.
Like, I think he actually shot it.
I think, he was trying to clear it, yeah.
And he
just turned, right, yeah.
Although it's nice to give up 3 goals in under 30 seconds.
Yeah, you could feel that one kind of coming. It was almost like we kind of spent our energy reserve, and then it seemed like it.
Pass to Fred.
All right, we get started here in the third with, I would assume, a running clock when they start it, but who knows? We might actually start 5-on-5 here. It's got to be close, yeah. Esposito, Yuzbashev, and Ferguson here with Zimet and Riwe. Dumped in by the Genesis team. Timmer looks to touch it out, but puck is sent around to Brendan Riwe. Up to the point and out. Off the referee, momentarily keeping it in the zone. Timmer picks up the puck at the red line and dumps in. Nice play from James Esposito as it trickles out front. Puck is loose, and they score! There you go. Great job from James Esposito as he caused a turnover down low. I don't know who's going to get the goal, but I don't know if it's Esposito or Dylan, but good work in front by that line.
You see who popped it in?
I don't know. It looked like it was it's either Esposito or Dylan, I think.
Clear yourself, Mikey. Try to stick.
Making the score 6-1 here. Tigers get on the board. Riwe bangs it right out of the zone as it will not go for an icing. That was well offside, but we're not going to call that. Great save from Busa. Riwe brings it into the zone. Changes for the Tigers as Lawrence and Jenny are on with, what is it, back down low. In front, shot, save. Across the goal mouth, but that's going to make it. Grayson McLaughlin is on here as well for the Tigers. 2-on-1 develops. Shot is blocked, I believe. I think the shot was blocked by Brendan Riwe, or he fanned on it, one of the two, but didn't make it to the net. Looks like Riwe is going to take a break after eating that shot. Ferguson and Bacha are on. McLaughlin, Lawrence, and Jenny stay on. Tigers control the draw. Up the wall to Jenny, who tries to touch it, but puck's taken away, down low. Puck is loose. Bacha picks up. Up ahead to McLaughlin, but just out of his reach as the Tigers chase. Lawrence plays it deep. Jenny on the chase. Puck is out of the zone. Ferguson picks it off, or plays it across to his partner. Clearly offside, but good hit from Caleb Ferguson. Played around the wall. Botcha picks up. Tipped out of the zone. Lawrence goes for a change. Yep, got to finish that line change. There you go. Line change is almost finished. Whoa, and the puck comes out of the zone, out to the point. Shot is blocked by Ferguson. Played back for Henry Kim, who's on here for the Tigers. Tries to play it around the wall. Camilleri is on with McLaughlin and Horner. Played out of the zone as the Tigers can get a partial change. McLaughlin goes off and Hart comes on. Kim recovers the puck, plays it back to Camilleri, over to Hart. Ahead to Horner, who dumps it in. Off the scoreboard, and we'll get a stoppage. Looks like a offensive zone faceoff for the Tigers here. As I said, Hart, Camilleri, and Horner. Kim and Katz for defense. 6-1 here in the third with 11:15 to go. Played around as Genesis controls, chips it up and out. 2-on-1 here. Oh, nice play from Connor Katz, but he's going to be called for a hook. No, I think he's calling a penalty. He's calling on Connor a hook. Didn't see it. Tigers will go on the kill here. It'll be Horner and Hart, Rewe and Zimet. 11:02 to go. Genesis controls, shot towards the net, save. No rebound, which was good job by the defense of the Tigers. Shot from the point is blocked by Rewe, and he's hurting.
There you go, Mikey. That's how you move them.
Cleared out. Shot. It's kick toe save from Busa, but he's lost his stick again.
Nice stop.
There we go. Looks like we got it out here. Crease violation, it looks like he's calling. I think he's calling a crease violation. Brendan Rewe battling hard in front of the net. And then he got hit with a shot that got him on the inside of the leg, but he looks like he's all right. Esposito, Jacob, and Ferguson. Zimet. We have too many men on the ice. We do. We have too many men on the ice currently. Get your guy off. We should say something now. Coach, 4. Coach, 4. There you go. You're good. You're good. You got away with it for 5 seconds, but we'll take it. We can't afford a 5-on-3 though. Dumped in. Genesis moves in. Then across for the one-timer, but Zimet was there to break up the pass. Get a piece of it anyway. Down low. Backdoor pass off of Busa's pad. Out to the point. Down low on the left wing. Sent across, but nice stick check from Evan Jacob. Shot and a save. Rebound is loose. Still 30 seconds left to go in the Boccia and Ferguson are on defense. Yuzmashev and Lawrence, as that'll be an icing, as we didn't gain the red line there. So we'll do it again with 24 seconds to go in the kill for the Tigers. 9:26 to go in the game. Genesis controls out to the point. Genesis comes out with the puck. Puck is out to the point. Looks like the Genesis is not content with just the shot from the point, but sent towards the net is wide. Wraparound is saved by Busa. Puck is still onside, and it's dumped in. Boccia plays it behind, man out in front. Save from Busa, left pad. Caleb carries up, dumps in. Gets slew-footed, it looks like we got a slew foot. Do we have a slew foot for the first time? Yeah, trip. So it looks like Green will go for another penalty as the parade to the penalty box continues. Tigers get yet another power play. McLaughlin, Camilleri, and Hart with Katz and Kim. .8:11 to go in the game. I'm going to try to get an angle here. Puck is out of the zone as Connor Katz collects. Goes across to Henry Kim. Off his stick. Back to Katz. Camilleri picks up the puck. Touches it across. I'm pretty sure that was offside, but they didn't catch it. And that's going to trickle on net. Busa plays it to Katz. Touch to Henry Kim. Henry Kim breaks up. Comes across the blue line. Dumps it in. And chases. Good forecheck from Henry Kim. Out to the point. Katz keeps it in. Genesis gets it out. And there's a break for number 39, but Connor Katz is back. Shot off the blocker, or off the stick. Cross-ice pass for Hart, but it's off his stick. Oh, an interference right there on Connor Katz. Yep, there we go. They called it. That's an easy interference call. Yeah. So there'll be a two-man advantage here. Jacob Esposito and Jenny with Rewe and Zimmett. Genesis leading the game 6-1, and in penalties about 15-3. Working the puck from the point. Zimmett sends it towards the net. It's a save by the goaltender out in front. Nice play from the goaltender as he sticked it away. Shot goes over the top of the net. Jenny with the puck behind the net. Brendan Rewe from the point, but it doesn't get through. Shot is just wide by, I think James had that shot. Played up and just out of the zone as the race is on for the puck. Mike Busa stepped up nicely and played it away. Now a 5-on-4 for the Tigers. Minute and change. A minute 10 to go. Oh, hand pass will be called there. So that should be a center ice face-off? I guess so. Sure. Horner, Lawrence, and Ferguson. Boccia and Caleb Ferguson. Ferguson brothers get on the ice again today. Oops, sorry. Boccia up ahead to Lawrence. He just loses control. Boccia picks it up. Carries in. Stay on side somehow. Good keep from Brody Horner. Break for the Genesis team here. Connor Boccia looks to hold. Stuff in attempt is blocked. Stuff in attempt on the other side is blocked. It's like Busa got both of those. Shot from the point, deflected wide. Lawrence up with the puck, tries to get to the red line. Kept in nicely by Dylan Ferguson. Shot is up in the air, loose. Referee just saved Jack's life, I think. As he was in a side headlock by three guys. As the Princeton team was jamming away at the net there. Good chance from the Tigers there. After 6 or 7 more shots on goal, it's still 5 shots for the Tigers. Still 5 shots for the Tigers, even though we've had 6 in the last minute. Yeah, he's doing a great job. 4:51 to go. Still 6-1 Genesis as number 68 breaks in. Shot, oh, just under the bar with a good shot. Looks like Goose got a piece of it. But it tucked in under the bar. We'll make it 7-1 and the clock will run here. Yeah, clock's running at 7-1. Camilleri, McLaughlin, Yuzbashev, Kim, and Katz. Good step up from Henry Kim, but I'm not sure if they're going to call a penalty on that. They're not. Breakout by Zimmer. Tries to send it ahead to Grayson, but that'll be an icing, I think. It might not make it. I guess it did. Looks like we'll have a defensive zone face-off here with a little over 3 minutes to go. This clock is running now. Hart, Jenny, and Esposito. Zimmett and Riwe. Jack Zimmett blocks the pass nicely there. Good body work from Jack. Sent out to the point. Back down low. Played off the wall. Oh, out to the point again. Shot is deflected off of Brendan Riwe and up into the netting. Brendan Riwe is going to need a couple ice bags after this game. He's blocked a ton of shots. And these boys can rip it, so. Out to the point. 2:28 to go. Played across. Good save from Busa. but they tuck in the rebound as it bounced right back to the Genesis player. Making it 8-1 with 2:05 to go. Bacha and Ferguson on for the defense. Played up ahead. Shot and a goal from number 48 as a 2-on-1 quickly developed off that.
Everyone kind of decided not to.
Yeah, that was a tough shift. Minute 25 to go. Forward change here as Camilleri will center Jacob and Lawrence. Evan Jacob comes across the line. They stay onside somehow. Jacob looks and gets taken down. Looks like they called it. They did call it. And that will be, there's a power play, but running clock. No. Played down the ice with 18 to go. Connor Katz chases down. Kim looks to break out with 7 to go. Camilleri comes across the line, takes the shot. Saved by the goaltender. And that'll do it here from Hatfield. The 06 Genesis team takes down the Tigers 9-1. And that'll do it here from Hatfield. See you next time.